if you don't mind just sharing with our audience, who are you and what do you do?
I'm Lynn McPhail, and I'm the owner of Socially Seen. Socially Seen is a social media consulting company that was created as a solution for those who don't know how to use social media, and also for those who are familiar with social media but also need a little assistance with getting their individual pages or their business pages to the right level.
Okay, so let me ask you a question just on the piece of, individual pages, because I do know that there has been a lot of discussion about companies almost now requiring that their employees give their Facebook login information to their employer. So obviously, people are kind of outraged by that. How can you guys assist them if the law does say, hey, you have to give your login and password to your employer?
Well, it's kind of twofold. The first part, as an individual, as an employee, of course, you don't want to give your employer your login information. And for just security reasons, you wouldn't want to give anyone your login information. However, Socially Seen can help you as an individual, as a job seeker, or as a current employee, just maintain a better profile for yourself, because we all have those pictures with red cups in our hands, or something that may not be appropriate in the work setting, but people oftentimes forget that you can still have that stuff on your page, but there are privacy settings that you can utilize so that everyone can't see everything that you're doing. Not saying that you're out trying to hide anything, but you can be a little bit more discreet on what you share with your personal friends as opposed to what you share with your coworkers. And then on the flip side, as an employer, Socially Seen is able to help you develop a social media strategy for your employees. So there are other alternatives aside from having employees give you their login information, but you can give them tips and tools and say, hey, as a company, this is what we stand, this is our motto, and this is what we believe in. And so as an employee, we want you to uphold those same values that we have. And as a result, you should be doing this, and this on your Facebook or on your social media account. Just trying to give people different options on what they can do to utilize social media for both personal and business purposes.
So let me ask you more of a little bit of a personal question. Of course, you're a young African American woman. You graduated from an HBCU. You're a member of a very respected sorority. So, what advice can you offer young black women who are striving to become leaders in business?
The first thing that I would say is definitely you have to have a strong faith base. So that's number one. Number two is you have to have dedication to what you're doing. You have to believe in yourself and the product or the service that you're promoting, because if you don't believe in yourself, then no one else will. And you have to have motivation. I mean, I started my first company at the age of 14, and I've taken that company from a local, homegrown kind of like word of mouth company to something that's expanded to be even more than that, and to have clients who are just bigger and better than I could have ever dreamed of. So it's all about the hard work, the dedication, and really being motivated and passionate about what it is that you're doing.
So, Lynn, how can we stay abreast of what you and Socially Seen are doing? I mean, obviously you have a social media account, right? Because you're like the guru of social media management. So, what's your Facebook and Twitter, and what's your email address if someone has a direct question they want to ask you? How can we reach you?
Well, you can reach me on any of those platforms that you just mentioned. The first thing that I would say is definitely check us out on our website. It's www.sociallyseen.wordpress.com. A lot of times people, they look at me a little funny and they're like, why are you using WordPress? But as a company who is promoting social media and educating people about new and upcoming tools, I decided to use WordPress just as a learning tool for others to show, like, this is another option that you have for creating websites and things of that sort. However, you can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest, all under the username Socially Seen, and that's Socially Seen, SEEN. So you can find us on all of those platforms.
Okay, well, I really appreciate you for, spending your time with us and giving us that valuable information. And please, don't hesitate to chime in again and offer us some advice.
No, definitely. I am very appreciative of this opportunity. I'm very excited to speak with you this evening.
Okay, and for our listeners and our readers, of course, we want to thank you for chiming in, and we hope that you've attained the information that you need to become a better social media networker.